You know, one of the biggest surprises I found in retirement, it's how fast little things add up. You know, after looking at my own expenses, I realized something. I was leaking money in places I didn't even notice. So, folks, I made some changes. I did some cutting to my budget. My monthly budget got slashed by $425 a month. And it wasn't that hard to do. And I really think I can help you slash yours if you're interested. So I'm just going to jump in and tell you what I did. I'm going to start with my electric bill. I slashed it $25 a month just by making sure I turn lights off when I walk out of a room, making sure that appliances that have just a little trickle of a draw of electricity, I just unplug them. I don't need them turned on. I don't need them wasting electricity. Unplug them until you're ready to use them for whatever purpose there is. $25 a month just by making sure I wasn't wasting electricity. Second thing I did, I switched phone companies. My wife and we each have a cell phone, we each have our own line. We were paying $153 a month for phone service. Yeah, we had internet, we had Facebook and everything else that goes along with it, but $153 for two phone lines. I went to Spectrum Mobile. I'm paying $88 a month now. $88 a month. Nothing's changed. We kept the same phone numbers. We kept all the same benefits. Nothing has changed. The only thing that's changed, how much I'm paying each month. I'm saving $65 just by switching phone companies. And in another year, when Spectrum decides they want to raise my rate, guess what? I'm going to go looking for a new phone company. They're not loyal to you, so why should I be loyal to them? Our grocery bill cut by $50. Folks, if you're going to the grocery store and you're just throwing stuff in your cart, you don't have a clue what you're going to make with it when you get home, you might as well just be throwing your money out the window as you're driving back from the store. Make a meal plan. Know what you're going to eat. Most importantly, know what's in your pantry already before you go to the store. What can I build around what I already have? You already paid for it. Why not use it? So you know what you've already got in the pantry. So build a menu around what you've got. Buy what you need. And I'm betting you can cut your grocery bill. We did $50 a month. This one's kind of a stretch, and it may be hard for some people. I cut $100 a month off of my fuel bill. We only own one car. Yes, I used to have a lead foot. That was part of the problem. I watch how I drive now. I don't accelerate real fast. I don't brake real hard. I save up my trips. In other words, if I got to go to the hardware store, or if I got to go to the drugstore, or my wife wants me to take her to the craft store, let's do them all in one trip. You know, let's just make a big loop, be done with it. You're not out there wasting gas every day of the week. $100 I saved. Streaming services, and I talk about this all the time. Streaming services. How many streaming services do you need? We've got several. I'm not going to lie. But we were paying $9.99 a month for Hulu. Got notice they're going to raise it to $11.99 a month. So guess what? Hulu's no longer one of our streaming services. That's $12 a month. Actually, I think I figured $11 a month. So still, it's over $100 a year for just one streaming service. Again, how many do you need? I know people's got 5 and 6 of them. That's a lot of cash. This one is kind of painful, but we did it anyways. It wasn't necessary, so we just cut it right out. They have bingo at our clubhouse every Thursday night, and we had budgeted $100 a month to play bingo for my wife and I, and you know, it was fun. We enjoyed it. We didn't win anything, but we enjoyed it. But guess what? We don't play bingo on Thursday nights anymore. We find other things to do that doesn't cost $100, that we can keep $100 in our savings account. Don't miss it. We enjoyed it, but again, it's not the end of the world. And the last thing I did, I do this like every 3 or 4 months. I call all kinds of car insurance companies, find out what's the best rate they can give me. Then I call my own insurance company and say, listen, you gotta do something about my insurance bill. It's just too much for what I'm getting. You need to lower it. You need to give me some kind of a deal or a discount or something. And guess what? They were able to lower my car insurance by $25 a month. I didn't have to go chasing after a new company or nothing. So that's $425 a month that now goes right into our savings account. And we don't miss it. You know, it's not the end of the world that we got rid of Bingo or Hulu, or we're not out running around. Here's one I even forgot about. I'm sorry. Eating out. You know, I know people that eat out 2, 3, 4 times a week. How in the world do you do that on a fixed income? I was budgeting $200 a month to eat out. Now you figure $50 a meal for 2 people, that's 4 times a month. I cut it down to $150. We'll go out 2, maybe 3 times a month. So I was able to cut $50 off of that. So if you add that all up, yeah, it's $425 a month. We're just not spending it. That money's going right into our savings account. And you know what $425 a month is? It's over $5,000 a year. So folks, it can be done. You just got to look for creative ways to do it. If you found any of this information helpful, and I sure hope you did, how about giving me a like? Maybe subscribe to the channel. It really does help me. And if nothing else, if you know somebody that this information might actually help, pass it on to them. Let them know there's ways they can save some money. So folks, until next time, you all take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you later.